Alright. Everything seems to be all cleaned up here. And I haven't cleaned up in a while, but Guardian's duty calls. But I feel an odd Oh! What the?
Oh, what the fuck? God damn it!
Alright, who's in my room? Who snuck in here?
Wait, what the hell? Hold up.
Identify yourself, intruder.
This has to be Wait a minute. I remember this place. Yeah, this is Mobotropolis.
Excuse me.
It's supposed to be Metal City.
Excuse me.
What? Wait,
What are you doing in my house?
Varia, what are you doing here?
How do you
Why are you
know who I am?
Mobotropolis? I thought you were supposed to be... I thought you were supposed to be at, like, you know, with, like, chilled and such.
How do you know who I am?
What do you mean?
are
I've
you?
known you for 2.5 years.
I don't even know who you are. And you ought to refer to me as Sailor Peace.
I've called you Varia for so long, and you never minded.
I don't even know who you are. Have you been stalking me?
No, I have not. But why are you wearing extreme gear shoes? You never really wore them here.
I've always worn these. They're specially made by my beloved.
Chris never made extreme gear shoes. He's never made extreme gear shoes.
Okay,
There's gotta be something.
apparently you're very confused here, especially if you had to break into my house like this.
I did not intentionally try to do so. I tried to head back to Metal City.
You know what?
And
Let's
I
get out of my
interfered.
room now, yoink!
Let go of the crew! Let go of the crew!
Not until we get into a more roomier area to talk. There we go.
Good.
Alright. Anyways, but real question. Who are you? And how did you end up in here?
The name's Alex. I go by Dimensional Alex. And I'm supposed to be in Metal City, not Mobotropolis.
I feel like I've heard your name before a few times. Oh yeah! Sonic mentioned about you.
Oh yeah, I forgot his mother was here.
Yeah, well...
used to rule Mobotropolis.
Yeah, well... well, maybe if you are not caught in the loop, his mother had stopped ruling and named me as Guardian of Mobotropolis.
Oh, so that's the Guardian that Alina assigned. I remember she moved to Metal City to be closer with her 2 sons and daughter, which is Sonic, Manic, and Sonia.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, she did tell me about a Guardian. I didn't think it was you.
Well, it is me, Sailor Peace. And yes, I have been Guardian of Mobotropolis for a long while. Surprised that I have not got a chance to run into you.
Well, as the crew said, hey, when you try to fly to the other bits of the world, you gotta bring somebody along with, because it could be dangerous just going out in the wild on your own. Because people.
Yes, well, some people can be quite stupid, but let's just say that even when I first started as Guardian, it wasn't easy for the first few months. But then again, some people needed to be acclimated with the fact that I'm the one upholding the law here, and, well, because of the fact they don't like a Guardian around and rather prefer a Queen, I had to remind them that I'm not messing with all of Alina's laws. All I'm doing is either adding or improving. Just to make sure there are no legal loopholes that some criminals like to use.
People are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also plus, on top of it too, I definitely know that, I do know that your crew, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, tend to be those that I frequently run into a lot. Especially Sonic. I feel bad for the poor boy, though.
Technically, this is his home. He was born here.
Yeah. Though it doesn't help with the fact that whenever, Sonic comes by to visit, he's always being chased by a certain green bird.
Chet. Oh my god, that motherfucker just never learns. He's like freaking, like, thinking he can get Sonic, and yet it does not work. Like, he's made it very clear he's with Sally, but yeah, he don't listen, and yet, look what happens to him. He ends up thinking he can land Sonic, and then all of a sudden Sonic just starts running fast as hell.
Yes, and on top of it too, you have no idea how many times I threw that damn bird right into the mountain.
Damn, I feel like you're gonna get Mount Rushmore. I feel like Mount Rushmore could be in TechMobius now.
Well, I'm not really an artist, but yeah, if that ended up happening, then ta-da!
might as well check out that mountain and see how many times you've thrown his face there. To see Mount Rushmore going freaking nuts.
That, and also see if there are any survivors that decide that they're going to cross several lines that, well, maybe not part of the laws, but at the same time, they should know better than to be messing with me.
Yep. It'd be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you've been to Gold's coffee shop? I've noticed her products. Yeah, that's her signature cake.
Yeah,
that's her signature cake.
Actually, I do work there from time to time when I'm not doing my guardian duties.
Man, I know Mina helps out at times because I know she's a good baker herself, but man, why is Gold not telling me this stuff? This is weird.
Well, all I can say is I really enjoy the coffee and the cake there, though I had to reduce on my coffee intake some, but on the bright side, after a while, pretty much I did notice that Gold needed some help, and so I offered to be a service to help her out when needed, so there I am, part-time worker.
Yep. I know Gold's been running that coffee shop very well. So it's like her dream. She's always dreamed of owning one, and she's making it come true.
Yeah, but apparently you do know... But apparently you said you know a Chris, right?
Yes, he's a hedgehog and a good friend of mine.
Well, apparently it seems like there's discussions of outside of the multiverse, because I do know that, well, Sonic and Shadow and Silver had mentioned about meeting other versions of themselves, so looks like there's another version of me that you may known about, but yep, there's me, Guardian of Mobotropolis, and then my beloved Chris, who helps out with building all the extreme gear, including those of Team Triple S.
Dang. So that's why the extreme gear tends to work very well. Well, except for Sonic's, his tends to malfunction at times because the brakes don't work.
Probably because his high speeds tend to overrun the brakes more. But for me, usually I'm a test dummy when it comes to some new extreme gear that he is creating. But I don't seem to mind, because at least, hey, I got these nice shoes right here, and so I feel that, hey, at least when my beloved had made these, why not keep them?
Let me show you mine. I think I brought them with me. Let me go upstairs real quick. Let me show you mine.
Alright.
If you want to compare shoes, let me show you mine. Thankfully I just activate a button and they come on.
Interesting.
These are darkness shoes. These are the ones Shadow used to wear before he got his current ones. He kept them in his closet for a long time before he eventually gave them to me, because I want to have my own extreme gear shoes. So I'm like, there.
Well, all I can say
darkness
is,
shoes.
For somebody who hasn't been using those shoes and they're considered used, you definitely keep them in good shape.
Yeah, I use them from time to time. Mostly when I'm here. Outside, not too often.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about 80s, then I show off the 80s people. Hey, This is tech.
Yes, well, apparently, like I said, at least you take very good care of them, because they still look like they're still top of the line.
Yeah. Granted, these were Shadow's first shoes, so, you know. But, kept them in good shape, because they were pretty dirty when I first got them, so I had to clean them up. But thankfully, clean them up, they're good to go now.
Anyways, so enough about Team Triple S, though. What about you? Apparently, you already showed me your darkness shoes. Apparently, from what I heard, you definitely have a lot of resemblance to Sonic, with a bit of shadow on the quill, and with Silver's gloves and shoes.
Yeah, these... Yeah, blame Eggman. He did this to me.
Ah, Eggman. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, he almost made Mobotropolis, like, Robotropolis, because of... I remember he used to roboticize people back in the day, way before I even joined the crew.
I remember when he tried to roboticize me when I first became a Sailor Scout. Well, in the end, one little lightning bolt, and he was without a mustache for a good long while.
Yeah, but then he stopped doing it because he's like, too much resources being used, plus it's not working efficiently, so he dropped it.
Yeah, he did. But still, every time I see him, he has a permanent ban from entering Mobotropolis, so every time he tries attempting to enter here, or any of his lackeys try to get in here, they get a one-way ticket to the ban zone.
Yep. And just hope Vortex is not causing trouble here, because I know this bastard can cause trouble, especially in Metal City.
I've been hearing stories about this Vortex. I'm assuming he's...
My anti.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got a chance to meet the bloke, but as far as I'm aware of, he has been quite a pain in the rear, but it's only if he tries to do anything.
With this supposed new form, now he seems more like a threat more. Even more of a threat than Eggman, from what I hear from my spies.
Well, if I ever do run into him, I'll be ready.
Yeah, just be careful. That bastard, he tends to make surprises when you least expect it. Just when you thought he's like this bastard who just wears armor, now I hear he's got a new form. I don't even know how strong that form is, and that's what scares me.
Well, again, if you do run into that form before I do, just make sure that at least get some details. I would rather be prepared.
I'll try. Can't promise that though.
But
considering I don't know how it's gonna be activated.
But at least knowing that he has a new form, and there's a good chance he could be an actual threat. At least I know when to actually start pushing back and make him go back, so at least I could be able to study him. But if you happen to run into him before me, I prefer to know every little detail. That way I am fully prepared. I cannot let Mobotropolis fall to anyone's hands.
Yeah, sure as hell not. It cannot be like the Acorn Kingdom, where the kingdom just fell.
Yeah.
Stupid EXE attack.
Don't remind me. Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, hopefully they don't ever
Poor
like that.
Sally. She's still hurt from that. Even though I was not there when I first saw it.
Don't
Poor
blame
girl
her.
Poor girl was 9. She was just doing her princess duties, and yeah, that's the first thing she comes back to. A ruined kingdom. She was forced to move to Metal City.
Yeah, and then again, I don't blame her. I've heard it the first time through Sonic, and yeah, I felt really bad. Didn't want to get triggered, though, by those that destroyed the Acorn Kingdom.
Yeah, those damn EXEs.
Anyways, let's stop talking about them, please. Anyways, but at any rate though, but how come I haven't really seen you around too much?
I've just been in Metal City a lot. That's usually where I live. Plus, I don't really go to the other sections too often, considering I have to fly there. But every time I fly there, I have to bring somebody with me. I mean, I know someone could just mention, why can't you just drop a portal? Kinda hard when you're already in the universe that literally is there.
Yeah,
So it's kind of hard to like drop a portal to Metal City when you're like right there.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Dropping portals, not visiting section. Well, okay, well, you may be able to help me with figuring out something because, well, apparently around sometime earlier this year, I was doing my duties and whatnot. Apparently there was a group of Eggman's lackeys that decided that they wanted to surround me and keep mentioning about helping out a Saiyan hog with a stupid girlfriend. Why did they say
Were
that?
they mentioning me?
Are you the Saiyan?
Yeah, I've been this. I have Saiyan in me.
Okay, well, then maybe you can explain to me why I all of a sudden had villains surrounding me, because they mentioned that they saw me with you and your girlfriend when I pretty much had no idea. I don't even know any Saiyans.
Hold up. Was this last year?
It was around last year when they said that the events occurred, but it was earlier this year in January when I got surrounded by them. Thankfully, there were no match for me.
Oh my god. Wait. Was it Mechasonic, Rosie, and Nozzle, and a few others?
Yes, but as far as I'm aware of, what happened was... is that I was stuck with Mechasonic that looked like he was about to fall apart, Rosie, who kept taunting me, Sanctum, who tried to strangle me, and let's see, and then Fleetway was just flying about, and pretty much he was the one in charge, telling him to scatter.
Oh my god. The Legend Rings. That makes all the sense.
Wait,
the Legend Rings.
Wait, Legend Ring? Is that what was going on? Is that why I got surrounded and attacked?
Yeah, these things here? Yeah. That's why they were after you. Because they thought they saw you again. Except you're a different variant. The one I was mainline.
Mainline.
Oh I'm gonna teach those bastards a lesson.
Yeah, well, no need to. Again, I've already dealt with them. The only one I couldn't hit was Fleetway because, like I said, he was flying about, but... However, he tried to make my nightmares repeat in my head, but my focus was too focused upon the other three that decided that they wanted to fight me.
He always was one to put people's nightmares into reality. He's almost like Infinite. Except Infinite could use people's fears against you, whereas Fleetway, he could just use people's nightmares against you.
Well,
I will still never forget the day I first encountered Infinite, and that bastard put so much spiders in my head. Speaking of which, there's one up there. You want to kill that?
Stay back.
I am not going near that.
Mini lightning bolt. There we go.
Yeah, stay dead, you little fuck! All these
You
years.
really hate spiders, don't you?
Arachnophobia. Hate it.
Makes sense. And what's... okay, good. Sorry, I just saw that my sweater was a little slanted right there.
Oh, this thing? Oh yeah, the crew members wear these.
Yep.
They usually don't wear it when they're at home or if they're not on missions, but yeah. Oh, it's Bai. Well, just like Ichi, she's Bai as well. She even has one of her own too.
that one there. Yeah, normally I don't really wear it all too often, just only if I'm trying to be comfortable, but whenever I wear it around Chris, he always keeps complimenting it that it blends in with my eyes really well.
I don't blame him. I don't exactly blame him for saying that, but yeah. yeah, the crew members wear these a lot. I even have my own too, except just like you, I don't wear it too often. I don't wear it during June.
Yeah. Well, then again, it's normally because of, well, the uniform as well as being Guardian and Mobotropolis. They do have a bit of a dress code, but thankfully Extreme Gear is considered part of it, so they can't get rid of my shoes.
Well, this is TechMobius. Extreme Gear is a staple.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're not wearing Extreme Gear, either you're a very, very small child, you're either way too old for them, or you're most likely a foreigner.
Tommy, you always were the old-fashioned one. That boy never wears Extreme Gear. He always was an old-fashioned. But yet, him and Sonic are still high school best friends, which is kind of ironic at the fact that this boy's old school, and yet...
Tommy is nice. Tommy is nice, though his girlfriend, Lavender, doesn't seem to like me all that much. She is definitely one of those that opposes the fact that I'm a Guardian, but she was about a year too late.
Oh, crap. That doesn't seem good.
Yes, because pretty much from what I got infoed on is that, well, obviously she was born here in Mobotropolis. She was coming by for a visit with Tommy. She noticed a lot of things had changed. She seemed to look like she was going through like a mental breakdown. I went over to try to comfort her and try to introduce myself, but once they heard about, well, the fact that there's no queen and that there's a guardian, Lavender tried to attack me, and yeah, I do not want vines trying to wrap around my neck ever again.
That don't seem good.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember Tommy had like a little hangout with Sonic and Sally a while ago. Sonic even mentioned that Lavender did not seem like herself. Because I remember those two visited Mobotropolis not too long ago, and yeah, Sonic mentioned to me she was not happy. I was wondering why. I even told her, "Why are you so upset?" Not one answer. She kept ignoring it. All she kept telling me was, "Oh yeah, Tommy's getting better. You know, even though his throat is still in shambles, he's still recovering well." And yeah,
well, that explains why he was unable to talk. But yeah, though Lavender,
poor guy caught a virus.
I don't blame him, but with Lavender, she's definitely quite the feisty one, but at the same time, I know that Tommy tried to write down for me that this isn't usually like her, but maybe she was one of those where she's not used to big changes, possibly.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
but
yeah, I mean, I'm surprised she kind of took, when Tommy couldn't talk ever, like almost never again, because poor bastard's virus like completely left his throat in shambles, and poor bastard could never talk. I mean, he could, but that'll hurt his throat more than he should.
Well, if she is able to handle a boyfriend that's unable to talk ever again, maybe she really is in love with him. At least I can give her credit where credit's due.
True, but that could be a struggle if she really does not like big changes like that.
I mean, initially I was almost going to say, though, that I wonder how she's going to feel if she ever got married to him, but if she's still with him and he had the virus after those two got together, then she must be able to handle him pretty well and love him very much.
True. Yeah, poor bastard. I feel so bad for him because he sees everybody talking and having a laugh, but poor bastard he can't even laugh as well because that's still part of his throat, and Yeah, I feel so bad for the man.
Mm. Yeah.
And
do feel
again,
bad
he
for
has
him.
aced a lot of racing stuff, despite being old school. Which I'll give him credit for that one.
True. But... and... oh yeah, and... also, plus one other thing. If we ever run into each other again, do not mess with my ponytail, please.
Well, you're gonna tail whip me again like you normally do?
I don't tail whip. Gotta remember, I'm different than the one you know. Remember the mountains of the people there? If they don't make me angry and break the laws, then it's usually those that like to mess with the ponytail, because... honestly, first time that happened, I got so angry. I just up and threw them pretty far away. It took them about almost an hour to get back over to me.
Damn! So you have to throw them?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, shit. Okay, note to self, remind AG, because I certainly, if I see her get thrown, somebody's about to pay in blood.
More like, no one touch the ponytail. No one.
So it's almost like me. It's like you lay a finger on AG, you're paying in blood. At least if like you're not if you're not a friend of hers. If you're like an enemy of hers, or if I don't like you, and if you dare do so, yeah, you're someone's paying in blood.
Right though. But anyways, but sorry for keeping you around. I'm sure you need to get back home.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Fanta! Oh my god, she's trying to attack Amy. I'm not gonna allow this. Nope.
Again?
Nope.
Again? Again.
Fanta, for fuck's sake. Oh, and of course, she brought her best friend, Sydney. I absolutely hate it when Fanta comes here, because then she causes trouble for the rest of the crew. Chaos Portal. God damn it, Fanta!
Well, nice
Phantom,
to meet you, Alex.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Dimensional Peace. Phantom, I'm gonna kick your ass as soon as I get over there. Phantom, Snip, but prepare yourself. Let me just move a bit to the center of my room just so I can actually fall down like legit.
Alright, sounds good. Alright.
Oh, that little bit of rasp. You sound like
sorry.
me for a bit.
I think my inner Silver's trying to come out. I'm not an innocent fluffy hedgehog. I am a British version.
Boy. You're supposed to be British girl.
Yes, I'm supposed to be a British girl. Anyways, alright.